been ensuring that my neighbor gets at least one parking ticket a week for the last 6 months. I live on a quiet road with an insane amount of street parking on both sides. The road is about a half-mile long, and all but 3 houses have a driveway. My house is one of those without a driveway, so I park on the street. I have a neighbor who is about my age, mid-20s, that for some reason thinks that the spot directly in front of my house is her designated parking spot. I never mind if someone parks there while I'm out, because there is literally a half-mile worth of parking on both sides of the street. About a year ago, this neighbor moves in and took claim to the spot, which is directly across the street from her driveway. Within the first week, I receive a note on my windshield asking me in the most condescending tone to please move from my designated spot. I didn't really care there's so many spots, and I was just mildly annoyed with the entitlement. It kept happening. To everyone. My guests, other people's guests. Anyone that parks in that spot gets a passive-aggressive note the second she returns home and finds that someone has completely legally parked on a public road. I started getting really annoyed about 6 months ago and decided to just let her win. I did, however, notice that she has a really bad habit of parking really far from the curb or facing the wrong direction. So I just started ringing the parking enforcement every time I noticed her parked illegally. My town has the most bored parking enforcement ever that really loves ticketing people for any reason. Even better, since our parking enforcement is notoriously annoying, she has no idea that someone is calling her in. She's made a few posts on the Nextdoor app asking why the parking people feel the need to constantly harass her. What do you guys think? Leave your opinions down in the comments.